Doctor Who, Legends of the Sea Devils. It's kind of shit, eh? Now, two things before I get started. One, I have COVID. So if I sound all nasally and congested and just overall generally gross, it's because I am. Because I've got COVID. And two, if you come to my video because you hate this era of Doctor Who because Jodie Whittaker's a woman, fuck off. That's not the reason I hate this episode. That's not the reason I don't like this era in general. I actually think Jodie Whittaker's a great actress and under normal circumstances would have made a great Doctor. It's just unfortunately she has not got the best writing behind her. Legend of the Sea Devils. I'm going to read you the synopsis and we're going to discuss why that is not the episode.
The Doctor, Yaz, and Dan travel to 19th century China, where a small coastal village is under threat from both the fearsome pirate queen, Madame Ching, and a monstrous force, which she unwittingly unleashes.
I don't know about you, but the episode I watched did not sound like that in the slightest. I knew I was going to be in for a very not great episode the second I saw this scene. Let's just watch this together, shall we? This looks like it was cut together within a week. Like, this is some of the worst fight choreography in film and TV I've ever seen. Like, what is this? Why are you slashing across a screen and someone just dies? It doesn't make sense. And honestly, the whole episode just doesn't make sense.
I went on a fairly significant rant here about quite a lot of things in this episode, but honestly, most of it wasn't very coherent. So I've decided to just cut it all, and we'll skip to the part where I'm not even talking about this episode anymore.
Honestly, I was going to go on about a 10-minute ramble about the Legend of the Sea Devils.
Which I did.
But I decided I don't want to. Because the episode is bad. We know that. You can watch it for yourself. A million people are going to reviews on this episode. And it is. It's just bad. It's everything that is wrong with the Chris Chibnall era. So instead, I'm going to talk about the future of Doctor Who. Because one, I find that more interesting. And two, it's just better than a 10-minute video of me going, The Legend of the Sea Devils is bad. This is bad. This is bad. The way the Doctor got angry at the death of a sea devil and then Dan killed like 6 sea devils a minute later and made a joke and nobody talked about it. Just things like that just make this episode bad. The action's bad, the writing's bad, some of the effects are a bit dodge. We won't talk about that because, you know, TV budget, whatever. What I want to talk about is the next episode. And then the Russel T Davis and the 60th anniversary after that. Doctor Who is in a place right now where it needs saving. Because the last 5 years, I guess, when did Jodie become the Doctor? Because unfortunately, Jodie's entire run of the Doctor has just been not good. And I love Jodie. She deserves so much better. Jesus. So yeah, the last 5 years of Doctor Who has just been not good. The writing's been bad. The consistency's been bad. The Timeless Child. Don't even get me started on the Timeless Child, because that is just not good. Chris Chibnall has 1 episode left. From the trailer, which looks okay, it looks like he's bringing everyone back. He's bringing my boy Riley Ritchie back, which is all I care about. He needs to wrap it up, because he said himself, Russel T Davis is probably not going to continue the Timeless Child. Chibnall needs to wrap it up in a satisfying way that really brings the entire era together. I don't believe he can do it. I really don't believe he's got the, I was going to say capability to do it, but he does. He wrote Broadchurch. He's fantastic. He wrote some of the best episodes of Torchwood there is.
I'll tell you something. If you let me whisper.
Come on. Out. This is Future Jack here. Just watching that while I'm editing just makes me realize, how do you go from something like that to some of the stuff in season 13? I don't get it. But I don't believe he's got the capability to do it with Doctor Who. Unfortunately. I don't know. We all wish he could, but that's not the world we live in. So I just want him to wrap his stuff up in however way he wants to do it, because I'm probably not going to like it. And that's fine. You don't have to like everything. Some people love it. I don't. I just hope he wraps it up in a way that he feels is best for his era of the show. And then give Russel T Davies a very clean start to his era. Because RTD, he has a 60th anniversary. That is the first episode in his era. And if the rumors are true, and David Tennant and Matt Smith are coming in, then Russel T Davies is going to start with a bang. And hopefully, his era will just be better than his last era. Because, I mean, his last era is my favorite era of Doctor Who. Like, 10 is just my favorite Doctor. I will always love David Tennant. I will love everything he's in, and I love Doctor Who with David Tennant, and just in general, but we'll ignore that. So RTD's starting off with a bang, and I want him to have the cleanest start he can have. I don't want any of these lingering, timeless child threads, these bullshit threads that are coming from Chris Chibnall's era. I don't want them. Nobody else wants them, because most of them are bad. I don't want him to bring over anything. I want him to have a clean start, to do what he wants. Granted, starting with a 60th anniversary where they're bringing back old Doctors. Actually, side note, I don't know how I feel about a new Doctor coming in and their first proper episode is a multi-Doctor story. It could be great. It could also be absolutely awful, because everyone's going to be tuning in for David Tennant and Matt Smith, if they do come. And nobody's going to care about this new Doctor. I honestly hope David Tennant and Matt Smith coming in are it's not like a full episode thing like it was on the 50th anniversary. I just want this new Doctor to have a really nice start. So yes, once Jodie has regenerated, I want that to be it. I don't want Yaz to come over. I don't want Dan to come over. I do like Dan, but I don't want him to come over. I don't want any of the characters to come over. I hardly want any of the villains to come over, except Master. I really did like this Master. But for everyone else, I want them to be left behind. This era of Doctor Who just is not doing it for me. And I wish it did, because I love Jodie, and I love Broadchurch. So I honestly wish that it could have made it good. But that's not what happened, is it? This is going to be a very short video. Mostly because it's just me rambling. Barely about the Legend of the Sea Devils, which is what I wanted to talk about when I started this camera 10 minutes ago. But apparently that's not what we're doing. We're just bitching about Doctor Who, which is what I love doing. But yes, Legends of the Sea Devils. Not a great episode. Probably one of the worst of this era of Doctor Who, unfortunately. But that's what it is. So, what did you think about it? And what do you want to see for the future of Doctor Who, especially in the hands of Russel T Davis? Whatever he does, I honestly believe it's going to be one of the best eras of Doctor Who, because I love Russel T Davis. I love what he did with Doctor Who, and he's matured as a writer, especially since doing stuff like It's a Sin. He's just such a talented guy, and I honestly think he will bring so much to Doctor Who. Again, which he already did. Oh, and I promise this channel is not going to be a Doctor Who only channel. It just so happens that my only 2 videos have been Doctor Who videos. To be fair, the last Doctor video was like 7 months ago. It was before Flux. I was such an innocent child. I thought Flux would be the best thing in the world. It wasn't. However, Riley Ritchie was great in it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you don't mind the ramble videos too much, because that's what I do. I ramble. I don't really script things. In fact, I'm just looking at the Doctor Who wiki and my audio, so I don't have a script. Hope you guys liked it. Subscribe to see more. I'll just talk about all kinds of nerdy stuff on this channel, so have fun, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. How do I end this video? I don't know. Do I just...